Hello Capricorn, my name is Lynn Walden and welcome to my channel. I'm doing a reading for you for the week of November 25th, a little bit late because I lost my phone, but now I have her back. Okay, so I'm working with my Intuitive Insight Oracle cards, which is a deck I made. The card that jumped out first was love. And so I put it back in the pack just because I wanted to see if it was going to jump out again. And instead what happened was the card pleasure came out. So I'm going, okay, I don't know. What I get as I'm looking at all of the cards that I've pulled, and now I've got 7 on the table in front of me, is that when I tune into the energy of this Capricorn, I'm thinking whoever this is relevant for, maybe in a situation where they're struggling around the issues of love, and that there is a tendency to perhaps want to try to overcome the anxiety by trying to force a situation. And when I say force a situation, I don't mean force a person. I mean try to approach it with the mind, the intellect, the attitude. What I'm feeling is, as I'm looking at these and see how they fit together, is that I feel as though you're being asked to take a chance on things working out. Focus on the truth of what you feel and communicate what you feel in a genuine way rather than trying to not manipulate it, but instead of trying to say what you think is going to solve a problem or avert a problem, say the truth of what you feel. And you're getting the encouragement to breathe and to stay in touch with what you're feeling as you breathe. I feel that's really super, super important here, is to stay present with what you believe, with what you're feeling, and take a chance on communicating from that part of you that is bigger than your mind. You know, I don't even want to say your heart, but I want to say bigger than your mind. Because your heart can also carry fear in it. And I feel like right now you're having difficulty getting beyond the doubt around what might happen or what could happen in this situation. So if I'm going to pull back and I'm going to make it a little bit more specific, I will say this. You may have gotten used to thinking that love is difficult, that it's challenging, that it's hard, that you need to try to figure out how you should navigate, and that you tend to go into situations more with doubt than with certainty. And that prevents you from really necessarily speaking clearly and directly the truth of what you're feeling in any given moment. So what you're being encouraged to do is tune into the idea that your energy is far more than your mind, and it is far bigger than your fears. Take a chance on going into a situation that is not certain, and trusting that as you stay present with what you feel and you speak your truth, that you're going to be moving the energy in a situation that is naturally towards resolution or solution and not about the problem. If you're making your choices based on your doubts and your fears, then in a way what you're doing is you're focusing your energy on a problem, and that tends to create a quality of energy that is not smooth and easy. Doesn't mean to say it won't work out in the end for you anyway, but what you're being encouraged to do here is to do it differently, to take a chance on being successful in this by being honest and genuine, staying present, speaking as though it's not a problem. that you don't have to try to avert it, that you can just be real and who you are in a situation, that it doesn't have to be a struggle. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you. Is there more? Let's pull one more. Well, okay, listen, I don't know if this is for somebody specific, but I just pulled the card head over heels. And typically speaking, if I were doing this literally, you can't really use these cards literally when you're doing guidance spreads like this. It's typically about, okay, what if you knew that God totally adored all of you, even the quirky things or the parts of you that you're unhappy with or critical of? Today, act as though it's true. Act as though each thought and deed delights God. How would it change your opinion of yourself and your own self-love? How would it change your perception and relationship towards the divine? But I think that's actually really perfect because, my goodness, if you're going into any of this with doubts because of your own insecurity or your lack of lovableness, if it's telling you to act as though God adores you, well, then it's certainly encouraging you to see your own lovableness in this, and perhaps to even trust that somebody, another human, could find all the quirky things about you that maybe you're insecure about, that they're lovable too. This might be the first sort of love reading that's actually happened. Well, Capricorn, if that's the case, if this is you, good luck.